morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out as I'm heading to work. Right now being the last week before winter break, so we'll see how things go. I can't promise how next week's gonna go or these streams wise. If I'm gonna try to do some during the week or not. That part remains to be seen. I can't promise anything just because I don't know how next week's gonna unfold, to say the least. But hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, relaxing as always. I just know that these things I never try to plan out when I'm gonna do them or if I'm gonna do them, just in case I have that day being like I'm super tired. I don't want you guys to hear me tired. So, but I also know that some of you guys enjoys hearing tired Rhypi, as some of you guys will say, "Oh, sleepy Rhypi." So I remember a couple of people enjoying it a little bit on Saturday when I was playing Fallout, when I was determined to try to figure out where I was supposed to go next. I was just like, there's a certain point I was like, don't push it. Sometimes we'll talk, sometimes we'll not. Don't have anything for breakfast, so I'm not gonna munch. I hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I see you guys in chat. If you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. If you just want to talk about something random, I'll leave that up to you. It's just worst case scenario, I ask you more questions about it because I'm not sure about it. But I know a lot of my wrestling friends are talking about John Cena's last match in their streams, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much on mine because we're usually not watching wrestling. But I know some of you guys, it hurts you guys in the feels knowing that one of your favorite wrestlers of all time has officially hung their boots for wrestling. But right now, apparently, he signed on to still be ambassador, so he'll still be a part of WWE in some way. But I know some people's like, but it's not the same. It's similar to the Undertaker right now. He's on, I think, an ambassador contract too, if I remember right. Nope, no guarantees, but I just remember something similar with the Undertaker on Mark. Depending on which name you prefer calling him now. Couple people was upset that they couldn't get a match in with John, but at the same time, some they didn't want to force it because they wasn't medically cleared, and some was the case that the time frame wasn't right and stuff like that. So, I'm sure some people will complain about this in years to come, but at least especially the last thing they wanted him to do, I think a lot of people didn't like. I'm not going to say what it is, just in case you haven't watched the Saturday night main event. But I'm just like, I can see a lot of people being upset about it. Hello, Matthew. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, Play Pro. How are you doing? How are you guys both going? I'm heading to my workplace because when I'm not on YouTube, I am high school math teacher slash college instructor. So as it went, then teaching people to help them prepare for their next destinations, of making sure that they know the math they need as best as they can understand it. Because I know some will not want to learn it because of their grudge of math, and some will be that I finally help them realize why they enjoy math. But some of them will be that I hate the class, but I like how you taught it. So it's just one of those funny things, to say the least, because that happens to me at the college level. Every year I have, each class I do, I have one that really found out that I really enjoy math again, and one that looked at me and was like, I still hate math, but your class rocked. But so it's just one of those funny things, to say the least. Hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys as I see you guys. So right now we're just relaxing as we can. Thank you, Shane. Good morning to you, Shane. Thank you for the akoko. Happy Monday morning to you as well, Shane. And we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys. Yep. And we're just chilling out, hanging out while I'm heading to work. I don't know about everyone else, of course. I know some people might be school, some people it might be that they have this week off, because I know some places have longer winter break than I do. Just depends on who you talk to. But we'll see how things go today. When my high school students, the last week of the semester, so I know that some of them are going to be paranoid, some of them are going to be like, no! And some of them are going to be like, okay, we'll see. See how things go today. As I'm heading to work. If you guys want to talk about something, feel free to do so. Just I might ask you questions about it because it's something I don't know, or just curious what your view take is on it. Understand that, Shane. Understand that. Holiday season can always be an interesting thing. It's that last rush is being, depending on how each company view things the last time they're able to push out sales for the year. Sometimes it's the case of people being like, this is when I need to buy stuff. No! Sometimes it's the case of being like, I need to show that I'm still productive, so they don't try to change anything for me next year. You see all those kind of things throughout, in December especially. Nope, that's not the right tune. Ding it. Hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, talking to you guys when I see you guys humming when I'm remembering different Christmas songs and trying to make sure that's in the right tune. I'm not a singer, even though I know some people want me to sing, but I'm not a singer. A band person more than a singer. But hope all's well with everyone as we're just chilling out, hanging out, and talking to you guys as I see you guys. Stretching when I take the driving break because of it being at the stoplight. But hope all's well with everyone. If you want to say hi, feel free to say hi. There's potentially more people that want to say hi back to you. Just depends on what's going on. Some things, but some things, like I've been slowly trying to be Santa's helper of helping Santa with their stocking. So that my mom and sister's stocking. I'm just like, man, things are expensive this year. I still want to help out Santa. And those of you that know, you know why I'm not saying it. Since we do occasionally have little ones in the stream, so I want to make sure that I don't accidentally say anything. For those of you that are wondering why. It doesn't happen often, but it happens enough that I want to make sure that we spread the joy of Christmas. Regardless of who's in chat. Sometimes this Christmas, Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, no matter what we celebrate, right? It's just a way to spend time with everyone that we're able to meet besides just our regular families. And sometimes just hearing happy holidays can help people a little bit better and cheer people up. Other times, yes, people get upset because they're not able to celebrate as much as they used to. Or feel sadness because, like, what am I feeling 2 years ago? Hello, Tony. How are you doing today? Welcome in. That I live in the state of Texas, not that I'm in the central part of Texas. Because for my work, I travel across 6 cities, so to get to my workplace. Nice. Welcome in, Tony. Then regardless if you're from Texas or not, I hope you're having a good day so far. Whether it's... Is it also cold down there for you? Because I know for us it's about 34, 35 degrees up here. Just as cold for you guys? Okay, so a little bit warmer, but probably can change at moment's notice, especially since you're by, depending on what part of Corpus Christi, if you're by the beaches or not, depending on where your workplace is, or where you go to school, depending on your age. Because I'm not asking you to say your age, but I know that some of us work, some of us have school, so... Okay. Nice seeing you. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Just doing my usual drive, getting to work, because when I'm not on YouTube, I am a high school math teacher / college instructor. So I'm always, when I'm not on YouTube, I'm always trying to help people understand math better, to say the least, because that's just one of the many things I enjoy doing. And when I'm on YouTube, I do either these driving streams like you're seeing now, or a lot of gaming streams where I showcase a lot of different games. Unless you're talking about the other channels that I have, then you can see a lot more variety if you look at everything. One of my supervisors from way back when I first, before I got my first full-time tutoring job, originally started teaching at Corpus Christi, so it's kind of cool seeing people there, because I know, even though I've only been there a couple of times, but I remember seeing different things about it that makes me like, eventually I want to show people. What is this? Corpus geography just so we can say it's another city that we know in the Texas area. Because I'm originally from Galveston and know a lot of the cities near between Galveston and Houston, and I know a little bit better of this central area, and then I know Dallas Fort Worth Arlington area, and a little bit of Denton and other places. I just haven't done anything east, like here in East Texas or here in West Texas. Some days there's a lot of traffic no matter where you are, and some days you're just like, okay, where's the traffic? But I'm usually used to seeing traffic. What's going on? And then all of a sudden you see the slow down, you're like, oh, there it is. No matter which city you're talking about, you can say that about that one spot. That questions everything. Okay. Nice, Tony. Okay. Yeah. Every city in Texas has their own cool merits, even though I know that not everything you can see in one day, because how big in Texas we are. Do you guys say when I first saw San Diego, I'm like, wait, I thought that's California, and then I'm like, oh no, it's here too. Because we have so many city names, it's not even funny. In Texas, city and town names, if you count all the small places too. Nice. Nice, Tony. Yeah. Yeah, I just know that some people look at me, even though I'm originally from Galveston, so some people understand it, but some people look at me and say, you don't have that thick Texan accent. And I'm like, because I don't really try to have it, I just talk like my normal self, since that I know that when I want to, I can, like, yeehaw! And stuff like that, but it's not like I do it on a regular basis where I say all the stuff that most people will know Texas as. Or that we always are saying howdy or y'all and stuff like that. Nice, Tony. Are you gonna try to go watch it, or your family is one of the two, or both, of course? I understand the might, because it depends on how things are and how the tickets are and stuff. So I don't know how easy it is to get tickets for it. Understand that completely, Tony. Do you guys say for me that as someone that enjoys a lot of Pokemon, as one of my main things that still think it's interesting to think about that. But before we stopped being able to get elite trainer boxes on a regular basis, I just remember seeing that the search sparks, and at the time I didn't really have the money because I didn't have a full-time job yet. I'm like, I want to get you, but maybe next week. Did not know that next week would have been when all the different scalpers started being more of a thing again. Pokemon. Sometimes I'm able to get Pokemon, but not the elite trainer boxes like I used to. Nice, Tony. As I see you guys. And not look at chat for a second since I need to merge a couple lanes so I can turn. Okay. Got a lucky break. Yes. Sometimes when the bus driver's telling me to go, I go because they don't want me to wait. It's always cool to see some of you guys from Texas as well. Don't know for sure if they're both still in chat, but you never know who you come across on the internet. Sometimes it'll be people from far away. Like, we sometimes get people from Australia or India. Sometimes we'll get people that are close by, like today with Texas. But you never know who's gonna be in your streets and who's gonna be talking to you. I think it's one of those cool things some people have joked in the past. It's like, what if you are talking to a celebrity and you didn't even realize you're talking to a celebrity? I'm like, yes, I think it would be funny if that happens, but at the same time, I'm just like I just enjoy talking to everyone and have it where it be something where we can just chill out and hang out. You never know who's gonna be something. Alrighty, Tony. Stay safe out there as well. Well, and have a good day at work. And see you the next time I see you, whenever that is. Here a lot earlier than I expected to be. The traffic was moving slower today, or I just was moving faster today. I don't know. It's 11 minutes earlier than I usually am. Hello. How are you doing today? For me, this is one of my driving streams where I'm just talking to you guys as I'm driving to work, and right now I'm most at work, but normally it's just us chatting about different things, whether it's me going to work or going away from work, depending on the driving stream. Sometimes it's just random driving, depending on what's going on. And when you don't see me do the driving stream, it's usually some kind of video game I'm playing. But welcome in. How's your day going so far? Just can't see your name right now because I'm in a parking lot. True Monster. Welcome in. Just want to make sure that I was saying your name right, because I saw the TRU, but wanted to make sure that I saw the second part correctly, since I know a lot of TRUs. That's good to hear. True Monster. You're doing well, and hope all you guys are doing well that are currently liking or listening in, because I know that some of us are driving, so we can't type in chat, and that's okay. I understand that. I just want me, it's just one of those cases. I'm always trying to figure out who each of you guys are and stuff like that. Especially for me, it's like, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but I know True Skills and True Quiet, where they're a husband-wife duo, or brother and sister, I forget which, but I think husband and wife, if I remember right, that they play Fortnite from time to time. So that's why I'm always, like, when I first say names, I look at it and think about who else I've seen with the similar spelling, to make sure that I don't accidentally say someone is the same name. Because I don't want to confuse anyone who I'm talking about. Yeah, like I said, I have no clue if you're any relation to them or not, but I know a couple, like for me, the funny thing for me is like I made my Rhypi channel for music, and then after I stopped making music videos, is when I saw someone trying to name themselves Rhypi as well, and played and has like 6 or 8 videos. And then when I started doing gaming content named Rhypi Gaming, they all of a sudden stopped posting anything. I'm just like, weird. This is so weird. Hello, Oceanic. How are you doing today? Or I should say Oceanic. No, I said it right the first time. Thank you very much, True Monster. I hope you enjoy what you see either through these driving streams or if you happen to look at the gaming stuff later for if you're a gamer. I just can't promise anything just because I know that some of us enjoy gaming and some of us enjoy other things. So it's always an interesting thing when I get to meet you guys through these driving streams because I'm never quite sure if you guys will stick around or not, but I just enjoy being able to talk to everyone. How's your day going so far, Oceanic, if I forgot to say that to you? I play a variety of different things. That typically every week I'm doing World of Warcraft and Pokemon. Currently doing an A to Z challenge where I'm trying to do 26 games in 52 weeks, each with a different letter of the alphabet. Right now we're playing F and H on different days of the week. Because we finished some of the letters already. Where when I say finish, is that I see an ending of a game. So I can say that I finished it for now. Because you never know when I will want to go back to it. But I play a lot of different things, and on Thursdays it's always me trying out different demos. Sometimes people's suggestions, sometimes companies ask me, hey, can you try out our game? And me looking into it to see if it's something I'm interested in. And most of them I have accepted. There's only one that I haven't decided to do just because it's more mature audience rating, and in a sense that I'm just like, I'm not sure I can play this on stream, that kind of mature rating. Hello, Robin, how are you doing today? Welcome in. But yeah, if you look through what I've streamed or recorded, that you will see that I've done a lot of different things. So if you enjoy something, you might want to check it out, see if this is something I've done. If I haven't done it, don't be afraid to say something in the comments being like, hey, you should try this if you get a chance. And sometimes I try it. So you never know. The only thing I haven't tried, even though I know some people have recommended to me, are the following: Roblox, Fortnite, and Call of Duty, just because it doesn't interest me as much as others. Because I know that for me, it's like I don't play first-person shooters that often, and then Roblox I don't always play just because of different things I hear behind the scenes and stuff. I'm like, do I really want to play something like that has a lot of controversy at times? Yeah. Nice, True Monster. I'm just saying, for me, it's like I've heard mixed things about it, so I just don't want it to be that it becomes a divisive part of my channel. Because I know that some people get upset, some people be like happy and stuff like that. But that's why I always recommend you guys to the people I know who plays it. If you look up at the handle, the Sniper Mohit, he does a lot of community-based stuff with Roblox. And then another one who plays it every Saturday or Sunday, depending on the week, that he plays it with his son is one of my streaming buddies, Brother Nichols, where if you just type in NICKELS, you will find it. If you are interested in Roblox. It's one of those things I can't tell you much for sure just because I don't know it as well. I know little bits of things about Roblox, but it's just one of those cases I just don't want to guarantee I'm gonna play a win. Last thing I want is people getting upset that I'm playing it, because I try to keep positivity in the channel. So I have it where I'll recommend people that I know play it, and who knows, we'll have more people on the list depending on who I see play it next. Who knows for sure. Yeah, I know some people see that and that I always say this is driving stream, but right now it's been me just being on the phone with you guys talking about random stuff. Indeed, True Monster, indeed. And part of the reason why I've thought about showcasing it on the channel, but it's because of how it was popular at some point in the YouTube world. But then again, I'm like, maybe not. Is Among Us at one point I thought about showcasing the new maps when I saw them, because they've came out with 2 or 3 maps since I started streaming and recording on a regular basis. So I was just like, I want to showcase this, and then I'm like, do you really want to? Will you get flagged for it because you aren't an OG Among Us player? But it's just one of those funny things to think about. Alrighty, True Monster. See you the next time I see you, whenever that is. Just can't promise you when, because like I know what your schedule is. See you the next time I see you, if you're still listening. but yeah. Before I end off the stream shortly, guys, is there any other people that's in chat currently that wants to talk about random stuff before I head out? Let me know. And we'll wait about a minute just to see what people are wanting to say. Because I don't want it to be that I debate about leaving, that's when someone types and I'm like, oops, forgot about the delay. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just tuning in, I'm Rhypi, for those of you that never met me before, where I do a lot of variety games or these driving streams in slash vlog style. And it's right now that we just got done driving. Or sometimes I do car pack openings, depending on what I'm able to find in stores lately wise. But in the past, being able to buy the Link Train boxes when I can and stuff like that. But who knows for sure how everyone is. hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the stream. Hope to see you guys next time. Time where after school, which would be around 4:30 Central Standard Time, 5 o'clock, depending on if I have students for tutorials or not, or 5:30. But can't guarantee you just because I don't know what my students are going to do. But hope everyone has a good one. See you guys next time.